Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to have a look at our homework questions from last night. So question 14, which was y squared minus 4 is equal to 0. This is going to be the difference of two squares because y squared can be written as y to be squared and 4 can be written as 2 to be squared is equal to 0. So when it's the difference of two squares, we open up our two brackets, they're multiplying to give 0. The first term y goes into the first part of each bracket and the second term 2 goes into the second part of each bracket. Now that will give me two possible solutions, y plus 2 is equal to 0 or y minus 2 is equal to 0. So that gives us y equals minus 2 and y equals 2. Okay? Now, next one was question 15, which was y squared minus 36 is equal to 0. So we're going to approach it in exactly the same way. You can see here that this is, again, the difference of two squares because it can be written as y to be squared minus 6 to be squared is equal to 0. We open up our two brackets when factorising for the difference of two squares. First term y goes into the first part of each bracket. Second term 6 goes into the second part of each bracket. And we have our plus and minus, and they multiply to give 0. Okay, so that means that I have two possible solutions. Y plus 6 is equal to 0. Y minus 6 is equal to 0. So that gives me y equals minus 6 and y equals 6. Okay. Our next one then was question 16, which is y squared minus 1 is equal to 0. Now this one is less obvious that it's the difference of two squares because of the 1, but I actually can rewrite that as y squared minus 1 squared because 1 squared gives 1. So it is the difference of two squares. So I can open up my two brackets again. I have y and y. My second term goes into the second part of each bracket, which is 1 and 1, and we have our plus and our minus again in each bracket. So I get two possible solutions, y plus 1 is equal to 0 and y minus 1 is equal to 0. So that gives us y equals minus 1 and y equals 1. And our last homework question here is question 17. We have 25y squared minus 36 is equal to 0. This can be rewritten as 5y to be squared minus 6 to be squared is equal to 0. And this can be then factorised into 5y and 5y, 6 and 6 as the second term in each bracket, and plus and minus and equal to 0. So this gives me two possible solutions, 5y plus 6 equals 0, or 5y minus 6 equals 0. So I want to solve for y here. So we get 5y is equal to minus 6. Okay, 5y is equal to minus 6. So y is equal to minus 6 over 5. And on the right hand side here, I get 5y is equal to plus 6. So y is equal to 6 over 5.